Okay, so this is going to be my post-game Penn State Purdue. Obviously, the game was yesterday. I wanted to take a little bit to get my thoughts together and look at their challenges that are going to be ahead for Penn State and think about what they got moving forward. Obviously, it was a very good game for Penn State, but it was a weird game in the sense that they were able to come out and really charge on Purdue, get 28 points, be up 28 nothing early in the second quarter, and really look like they're going to trounce this team just like they did to Maryland. And yeah, while they won by 28 and you look 35-7, it wasn't evenly distributed throughout the um, game. After that, it was 7-7. Now, while Purdue kept them in check through the scoreboard, Penn State still outgained them 240-100 through the rest of the game. In the last like 2.5 quarters, and Purdue really never got anything going. And they got that one play, and then they got that 15-yard touchdown pass. And at that point, it was Penn State's backups because they had such a lead, and they're like, we're gonna win this game by a lot. And I think that's one thing that you have to look at in this game. Did Penn State get a little bit? Did they feel a little bit overconfident? A little bit, maybe not overconfident, but they're like, we got these guys. Our defense is gonna handle them. This team's a joke. They're hurt. We're rolling on these guys, and then I think maybe that pick, and then that they had that one play before their drive before halftime where they had that big loss and they put them behind the chains, and then they missed that chip shot field goal. I think that was a drive that they should have got a touchdown and would have had they not had that play. I think I got them out of sync going into the third quarter, and I think when you mentally maybe check out a little bit, it's hard to come back in. And I think most of the guys had planned that they'd be out of the game probably by the third quarter. But at the same time, this is the same stuff we're talking about this Penn State offense. It's got to find consistency. If this Penn State offense can play like how it has at times this year, where it's really good, the passing game's going, just the speed, that talent, the athleticism on the team, even at running back with guys like Journey Brown, Noah Kane, and then you got a guy like Clifford with the arm that he has. It's just got weapons a lot throughout all over the offense. But then you look at it from the other side and you go, when it's not clicking, it's not there, and it looks like last year's offense. Even worse than that at times. Because McSorley was able to bail you out with his legs, where Clifford, he can, but not to the same extent. And what I'm looking at with this Penn State team is, what are they really, when they're not clicking, what can they do to get out of it? Because the passing game is not really going. It's not really working at times. Clifford's getting under a good amount of pressure. He's having a hard time getting the big plays not there. Guys aren't getting open. It's just not clicking. And in the running game, can't find any consistency. And I think that with Penn State moving forward is you have to look at it and make a decision. Who are going to be your two guys moving forward? Okay, you have to make some kind of decision. I think it's going to be Noah Kane. He looks like the best back in this team. He's the most consistent guy. When you need a guy to get some yardage, he's the guy who gets it. And when there's nothing there that appears to be there's nothing there, he finds a way to get 3 yards. And that's the difference. Journey Brown's a great guy. He's a really good talent. He's got tons of speed, but he's not consistent really. And I think if you're looking for a consistent back moving into Big Ten play, Noah Kane's your guy. Bottom line, the defense is phenomenal, and this defense, if they can keep playing at this high level, Iowa's offense, it's not an amazing offense. Nate Stanley's not an amazing quarterback. The running game hasn't been going for Iowa. If this defense can really do a good number on Iowa, this offense maybe can play a little inconsistent, and maybe they can still win a 17-14, 17-10 game. If this defense can continue to play at a high level, it's got a chance against any team in this conference. Maybe barring Ohio State, the offense is going to have to show up in that game. But I think moving forward, you have to be confident with where things are, against Iowa, Michigan State. But ultimately, this is what's going to define the season. If they drop 2 of these next 3, you're going to be looking back and if they can win 2 or 3, going into Ohio State, that's really good. One loss, it's right there for you. At the end of the day, I think it was a good win for Penn State, but there are some things that are going to need to be corrected moving forward. They're 5-0. The season's still ahead of them. They're doing everything right, but there are some things that need to be corrected. That's a wrap for this video, guys. Peace out.